Yep, I haven't left any like dirty laundry behind me or anything like that. Hello everybody, I'm Mel Bristow. This is Ellitopia Gaming. Welcome back to KSP Live, Season 5, Episode 15 now. Last week we did some things. We did some space station-y stuff. We blew up some stuff. We took a plane flight and that didn't go very well. So this week we are kind of a bit low on funds. We have 140,697 funds. We have 52.8 science. We have a fairly good reputation at the moment, despite having lost a few Kerbals in recent weeks. So, let me get myself comfy. So this week we're going to have a look at some of the contracts that we have already accepted and see if we can do these. Generic surveys of Kerbin, we're still struggling to do that. We haven't actually managed to build a plane that can go and do those surveys, which is a bit strange, really. I'm wondering if we should maybe send a drone, send a probe plane to go and do that. And maybe we might be able to make that a bit faster and a bit more whooshy. And we still need to build an orbital station around Mun. So, but I'd like to kind of try the drone plane approach first, I think. So we're going to go to the space plane hangar and have a look and see if we can put together some kind of unmanned probe plane, which I haven't actually tried before. So this could be interesting. We have got this MRS guidance nose cone, but I don't believe it's got SAS. Oh, it has got SAS. So we could use that. Pitch torque 3. What have these got for torque? 0.3 and 0.5. That's not bad then. Let's use that. That's our drone nose. Does it carry anything that we don't want to take? No. Toggle flag. Where's the flag? Flag's there. Yeah, we want the flag. However, we could probably do it smaller, and we'll use small tanks and things for this. Aha, Chris Sales, welcome. I was wondering if anyone else was going to be joining us this evening. I'm going to try and build. Yeah, I'm going to try and build this quite small. Ooh, that's a nice looking piece of tank. But no, I'm going to try and build this quite small. With purely liquid fuel and scale everything down in true drone style, because hopefully that will make it quite easy to fly is kind of my thinking. Weasley turbofan, that's the basic jet. That's a small jet, isn't it? Which is kind of the size. It's the right size for this kind of craft. We could have the VTOL, but we don't want the VTOL because VTOLs go bang, in my experience. Oh, well, we've got that jet. Hang on, what's that? Crash tolerance, blah, 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 blah. Max thrust 40. 20. Oh, okay. Going for that one. There we go. So then if we go like so, something like this. And then I need the air intakes on the front of this. They're too big. Have we got smaller intakes? Yeah, we have. There we go. Looking not so terrible. So then we need wings and things. Now, if this is going to be a drone, that looks ridiculous. That looks like something from Star Wars. Yeah. What's going on there? What? Why is that on weird, not symmetrical mode? That's really weird. It's doing it right that way, and not the other way. That's very bizarre. I mean, we could do something like that. That's sufficiently ridiculous. It's not at all what I was going to do. Let's not do that. That is just ridiculous. We need some wings and things to get this thing off the ground. But I'm wondering if maybe we could use R8s like this. And then an R8 on the top. See what's going on there? That just doesn't... That doesn't make any sense, does it? Are these mixed up or something? If I go like this and go... What's going on? Hang on. Like that. And then let's grab that and put it on there. No, not the whole thing. It's being a pain, isn't it? Fuel tanks, that. On there. Shrink. Right. Then engines, that. Then R8s. That's better. Right. Something like that. And then that's more like it. Right. Okay. So that will be for not for pitch or for roll. It will be for yaw. That will be for pitch and roll, but not yaw. Okay. Now, that's going to have quite minimal range, isn't it? Because... yeah. Because it's small. It's light, but it's small. They don't need to be as big, actually, do they? We can scale those down a bit. Because they're just for yaw. And we can move them back. There we go. Yeah, we're probably going to need more fuel, aren't we? Right, let's do that then. Let's go. Ooh. Okay. Let's put this about there. Put all the engines back on. Okay. I don't know if this is going to work at all. But it's going to be cheap for us to launch, and if we crash, we aren't going to lose any Kerbals. So let's have a look at wheels and things. Like that is what I want. Scale those down. Okay, that's quite dodgy. So if we go for another set of R8s at the front, but scale them down, and use them purely for pitch. That'll give that some extra lift at the front. What are you guys chatting about? Is this going to be a UAV? I'm not. What is a UAV? I don't know what a UAV is. See, I'm tempted to like cover this with more stuff for lift. Like if we go with wing connector parts and things like that, I could just kind of cover it in wing connectors. Except that's really large, isn't it? Going to be that'll be ridiculous and will take flipping ages, and we'll just make it heavier and more expensive. I want this to be light as light as light. Uncabled aerial vehicle. No. Oh, uncabled. 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 It is going to be an unmanned aerial vehicle, an uncabled aerial vehicle. Now, what do we need to take with us? We need laser ablation, core samples, laser ablation. Okay. So we're going to need batteries, we're going to need aerial. Let's go for preferably just one of these. That will be that way. Except let's... No, let's have it like that. Okay. Put that back in. And we're going to want a laser ablator, which actually we need to find somewhere to put that is not silly. If I put it there, yeah, it can fire off the back. Excellent. And then we need a core sample thingy, which is a drill, obviously. Core drill. I'm not sure where I will put that though. It'll have to go on the side, won't it? Which means it was probably... We may as well have... Ooh, that goes right into the ground, that does. What about if we put it... there's nowhere to put it at the front. Oh well. We angle it up a little bit. We can take some diagonal core samples. It's going to go into the ground, with, you know. Oh well. Never mind. What if I tell you what, let's scale it down. So that it doesn't go into the ground before the actual drill extends. Come on. More systems checkings. Ooh, it's so... Yeah, that's close enough. Close enough. So if I then put this on the side as well. Not like that. Like that. And then we'll scale that down as well. Systems check. That should fire... It's probably going to fire right through the wheel of the plane, isn't it? Yep, there you go. That would burst the tyres. How about there? That'll do. UAV in dragon terms. Unharmed, aggressive V-Dragon. Right, so that's actually all of the science things that we need. This is going to have to go for a test flight, isn't it? So we're going to go for S05E15-1. That is this. P for plane. save it. And let's take it out to the runway and see what it does. If it does anything at all. Which it's quite possible it won't. It's got air intakes. Oh, I didn't put any batteries on it. That's not good for an unmanned craft. Probably have to correct that. But let's see if it takes off first of all. It should do with that angle on it. Look at that. It should take off on a sixpence. No, stop rolling forward, please. Lights? We got lights? Yeah, we got lights. So battery wise, see, it's starting to use up batteries already. So if I put the SAS on and cut the engines, turn on the engines, the engines charge the battery. Why are they going pop and bang? And why did that go off to one side? Right, let's brake. Can we brake, please? You know, that thing that involves stopping and not carrying on. Let's unlock the steering on that. Okay, well, we hit the floor. What's that? That went quite a long way. Don't blow up the VAB. Thank you. Right, so that didn't work. Did you tell? Structural failure on linkage. Oh, that's just because everything went bang. Right, so return to the spaceplane hangar. Oh, hey there, Tony. Welcome, welcome. Didn't see you pop into the chat there. Probably because I was in the middle of blowing up a drone. So that actually did not take off at all, in the slightest. Absolutely nothing. So why, I don't know. I also don't know why it rolled off to one side. So let's check the bobbly bits. Oh look, our centre of lift is quite a long way forward. Far more forward than it should be. So let's go for that and that. Do this and see if we can move the... Oh, I didn't mean to put them pointing downwards. We have to use snapping on that then. That just misses that. That just misses that. Okay, so we need to pull the centre of mass forward. The only way I can think to do that is to add more fuel at the front. So That's a really large one. That's the one I meant to use. It's still too large, but let's scale it down. Add that on there. It didn't actually really bring our centre of mass much forward. Okay. Everything there looks okay. So, how else can we bring the centre of mass forward? Are we just going to have to make the whole thing longer, even longer? Yeah, I think we are. So. Hasn't done much for the centre of mass, actually, has it? What if we make these larger? That'll pull. There we go. That pulls the centre. Oh, goodness me. They're large. They are rather large. Let's move them forwards a bit. Let's move these forwards a bit. That's interesting, isn't it? That's a different design. Does look more like a drone though, doesn't it? And I'm fairly sure it will take off with wings that size. So how about that? That's yes, indeed. All of my machines are odd, very odd. So S05E15-2P. Let's take that out and see if this will take off. And I still didn't put any batteries on it, idiot. That's how I could have brought the centre of mass forward. Could have stuck a battery at the front. When this blows up, remind me to put a battery on it. Okay, there we go. SAS on. Here we go. Okay. So those wings don't have particularly good ground clearance. That's lesson learned on that one. Return to spaceplane hangar. Wasting a fair bit of money now. I know these only cost like, I don't know what, 8,000 or 9,000 each, probably. Hopefully. 16,000. Ouch. Okay. Right. So step one, battery. Let's have one of those circular batteries. There we go. Battery done. And should we have some solar panels on there as well? Where are we? That wrong. There we go. Press the right buttons, it helps. Can't attach them to the R8s. So yeah, where we were is fine. I'll tell you what. There we go. And then, right, so we need some kind of extra... Look at that, that's actually completely engulfed inside the wing, as is the one that side. Oh look, we brought 2 drills with us. I didn't mean to do that either. That would have been a nice nice end to this mission. So, drills need to go somewhere where they can actually do some drilling. I don't have anywhere I can put them where they can actually do some drilling. We only need 1. Where can I attach them to? It would have to be something like the underside of here. And then do it like this. That's upside down. I could do that. I don't recommend doing that. Let's try it this side. Scale that back down a little bit more. Pretty sure that that will reach the ground. Yeah, that'll reach the ground. And then we need the laser ablator back. Where's that? Where did that go? And we can do a similar thing with that. We'll shrink that down. Systems check that. That'll go kind of the long way. Firing it over the other side. Never mind. Okay, so we're back to having all the sciencey things that we need. Right, now we need to lift this thing off the ground a bit. So let's make these wheels bigger. Oof. And that messes up where the drill is again. That's going to tip us forwards. Let's move that forward a bit. It's not attached. Let's go like that. Because, you know, being attached is a good idea. And then let's take this. To okay, you don't want me to do it like that, you want me to do it like this. There we go, offset it into the fuel tank slightly. Right, so these wheels keep on turning. That's as high as I can get them without them clipping into the engine too much. Ideally, I need that wheel to be a bit lower. Am I going to have to stick it on some kind of girder? Or a support or something? An aerodynamic pylon? Can I put it on an air? It's 15,000 funds. I don't want to spend 15,000 funds on a pylon. What can I put it on? If I fit... I've got an idea. It's going to look... I was going to say it's going to look odd. Of course it's going to look odd. It already looks odd. Let's go for a wing connector. What is it with this system? Not... Ah, there we go. Not wanting to let me rotate things that I need to rotate. Shame it sticks out just that little bit. If I scale it down, it goes tiny, tiny, teeny, tiny. I can do aeroplanes. That looks absolutely hideous, doesn't it? And of course, there's no snapping if I do it like this. So I've got to make sure it is bang in the middle, otherwise it's not going to work at all. I think that's bang in the middle. It looks bang in the middle. There we go. So that's pushed that down a bit, and it kind of, as a side effect, given us a little bit of extra lift. Let's. Ah, no, that's not what I meant to do. That's what I wanted there, and I want to. Do something like that. It looks terrible. But there you go. That is some kind of wheel platform thing. Should probably strut it somewhere so that we know it's actually connected. There we go. It's strutted a bit. Right, so this is the S05E15 3P. Save that, and let's go and blow that up. These are starting to cost us a fair bit of money. I'm hoping that this one will actually take off. Platform bit across the bottom, I could just extend that out, couldn't I? Extend it across the back of the plane. There we go. Do we hit the floor now? That doesn't hit the floor. That doesn't hit the floor. We're okay in that sense. SAS is going on. We now have plenty of electric charge. We can activate these. This is at half thrust. Whoa! Okay. Let's So that went bang too, because the wheels buckled. Okay. At least I saw what happened there. So the wheels buckled, or rather, as the wings turned, the fuel tanks would have curved around. So we need to strut those fuel tanks into place a bit better. And the wheels, but mostly the fuel tanks. So let's go for like some cross bracing or something like that. Let's go for that. Oh, that wasn't right. Hang on. Right, there we go. Something like that. Oh yes, we have destructible buildings on. So that would have been another issue to deal with. Okay, that didn't work. That's better. There we go. So a bit of cross bracing there. Looking good. Just check the whole centre of thrust, centre of lift and all that jazz. Yeah, kind of just about looking okay. You know what we could do on this? Can we do it actually? I don't know if we've got the right parts to do it. Structural fuselage. We could put some things inside a structural fuselage. Just seeing if we could kind of build onto the front of this. We could use like the service bay. We could add a service bay on it, or a rocket payload. No, don't really want to add a rocket payload to it. Where's the service bay? There. Could add a service bay to it, so it would become. You can add additional services later on. Scale it down. Attach that to it. In fact, if we have an actual brainwave, that can open, and we can put our drill in it. And that would definitely bring our centre of mass forwards. It's a bit difficult to see, hang on. Here we go, right. Let's have it on singular, but snapping. Yay, we can mine the wheel. Hold on. That wasn't quite right, was it? Yeah, that's not what I had in mind. Let's take that off. Let's get a different one. Science. Core drill. Why is it going over there? That's interesting. Can't attach it to the side of that, can we? Right, so we'll have to put it on the front then. And that's going to go upwards, isn't it? Yeah, I knew it. Okay. And that doesn't even reach the floor. So, we have to go back to the full-size thing. Me and these harebrained ideas. Why don't you stop me? Yeah, it really doesn't like being actually on a flat surface, does it? It's quite strange. Quite strange. Okay, so that idea didn't work. Let's go back to the whole shrinking it down and putting it on the side. How comes when we do it there, it goes straight down? If I do it there, and systems check it, it's going straight down. Why was it not going straight down when I had it in the service bay? I wonder. No. Yeah. What a strange design. Okay. So if we put it here, it goes straight down when we use it. And if we put it in the service bay, it doesn't. How strange. Right, what we're going to do though, we're going to leave the service bay on there. And if this works, we can stick other stuff in there on future launches. So there we go. S05E15 4P, I think. Save that. Destroy. Yes, no, we definitely do have destructible buildings on. We have destroyed the launch pad at one point and had to repair it. Can't remember how we did that. Was that in the previous series? That may have been in the previous series. But no, we do have destructible buildings on. Okay. Hopefully, the struts on this thing now have strengthened it. We don't need RCS on. Activate the engines. See if this thing goes where we want it to go. The wheel is slightly off-centre, I believe. Don't appear to be taking off, do we? We also don't appear to be speeding up. What's up with that? This is not really working, is it? Okay, so let's go to plan A, B, C, D, E. Plan E. We need lift. We need some way of getting this thing off the ground. So let's take those off. Let's go back to classic drone style wings. Let's have the centre of mass on. We'll go for some swept wings. They'll be huge. There'll preferably be more than one of them. There we go. There's the centre of lift. There we go. And what if we go... Yeah, that's ridiculous. I should go for something like the procedural wings mod or something like that, really. Yeah. Not perfect. But actually not that bad. Because then we can put... Hang on, let's click the right buttons. We can put elevons on the back of here. can put those on pitch only. Those on pitch only. They're on yaw only, and they can be on roll only. And they're on pitch only to give us some frontal pitching. Now, what if we move these wheels forward a bit so that they're nearer the centre of gravity? Preferably not so far forward that everything will start to hit the floor. Nothing's going to hit the floor, is it? He says confidently. There we go, we've got fixed wings now. Probably need to strut them. Do that. Ah. Very, very, very iffy construction system here. I'm basically stitching the wings together. Why can I see those struts there and not the other side? Because I had it all on one-sided while I did that. So let's change that. And I've done that again. Nope, again. It's getting more and more expensive, this plane, I think. Actually, it's not, looking at it. It's actually got cheaper, we're just losing money, that's the problem. Okay, so this looks ridiculous. Combat some of the Z fighting there. I've lined that directly up with the line of that. That was pretty clever, wasn't it? Makes it look like it was almost intentional. I've done it there as well. Almost. So it now has big wings. I still don't think it's going to work, do you? Centre of mass, centre of lift. Centre of lift is behind the centre of mass. This is good. Centre of thrust is behind the craft, which is always a good idea. So I don't really know what to do. I don't know if this is going to work or not. Probably not. Let's hit save and let's try and launch it. cough. Okay. We're on the runway. Let's check everything works. That's that way. That's that way. That's good. That works for me. Roll. No, that's not roll, is it? That's turning the steering wheel. Roll. Roll. Yeah, roll works well. Okay. We are rolling. Well, let's see what happens. SAS is going on. Throttle I shall put to 100%. Let's try and keep us straight. And let's hit the engine. That went pop for some reason. It flies! It actually flies! Now let's find out how well it flies and why it's rolling to the right. It flies at 45 degrees. We're supposed to be heading over here. Activate navigation. That wing thing that I put at the front, probably. Did I use a mod to stitch the wings together? No, I used struts. Just plain old, ordinary struts. See how high this thing gets before it starts to lose power because of the whole air intakes situation. To the right all the time. I don't understand why. very strange. Now allow them to control roll as well. That makes it considerably more controllable. Still going to the right though. Symmetrical? I mean, that's not symmetrical, I get that. It must be that front wing thing that I put on there. Maybe I should have given it 4 wheels. I kind of like it to pick up some speed. It's not very fast. The soup now, so the air is thinner, but we can gain speed hopefully a bit easier. Let's try the old accelerated time, shall we? That's 3 times speed. If I go for 4 times, does it nosedive? Yeah, it does. So we'll stick with 3 times for the moment. Let it attempt to compensate for that. 154 metres a second looks like our cruising speed. Still gaining altitude slowly, which is good. Losing speed as we get higher though, which is probably because of air suffocation as opposed to some other kind of suffocation. Losing speed quite quickly as we're gaining height, altitude now. We're not gaining height, we're not getting taller. It's just a long way away, isn't it? Ideally what I want is, you know, a jet that will take us a long way in a very short period of time. Gaining altitude though, slowly. But this is going to take a long time, isn't it? I'm thinking let's ditch this in the water. Let's not do it with accelerated time on. out of fuel. I just thought it's going to take a long time for this flight, and I want something faster, so I'm going to ditch. Okay, so it was a bit kind of sudden. But there we go. We landed, kind of. We are underwater. We are sinking to the depths, but we are still recoverable, which means we didn't lose the funds from that flight. So, how do we make it faster? I know one way we could make it faster. And that would be to make it lighter, which means taking less fuel. Another way would be bigger and better engines. We don't have any particularly good air-breathing engines as far as thrust is concerned. Oh, imagine they've got 120. They've got 40, but see, they're small engines. If I take them off, scale everything up, to its actual size. Now makes it look hideous. I know. I don't really know, I'm just saying that I know to make myself look intelligent. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. Does it show? Air intake. 0.6. 1 square meters. Is that only 0.625? 0.2. Intake air amount 1.4, 2.0, 0.5. Okay, so why have we not got any decent air intakes? That's the best we got, is it? Okay, so this thing is too heavy. So, what we do is we redesign the entire thing, as you do. Now, what I want... Heavy tail boom, no. That's not what I want. Pressurized crew tube, no. What I ideally want is some way for us to convert from here to a flat surface. Actually be what I want. Scale that down. Not quite. Kind of just playing at the moment, which at the end of the day is, you know, Kerbal Space Program is a game after all. I'm just wondering, oh, come on, I want that. What? How is that the nose cone? Right, something's going very wrong. Let's scrap it all. We'll go back to the beginning because it didn't work, and it's now I can't do anything. Right, nose cone. There we go. Let's ditch all of this. Right. So let's go with... We need battery. We definitely need battery. So let's go for battery. Battery is small. So let's go for service bay. Which for some reason I've just had a blank on and forgotten where it is. Why can't I see it? There it is. It's the other service bay, so we don't want that. Right. Service bay. We'll rotate that around. Open it up. And put that battery inside the service bay. Like so. And close it. Now, I saw something just now which looked quite interesting. Okay, that wasn't what I thought it was. It does look interesting. It's not what I thought it was. Unless I... Okay, no, it's not what I thought it was at all. I need some way of going from what we have to something that's not what we have. Can't scale that. Scale that one either, can I? Oh, sorry, Chris. Didn't see that you were going. Thanks for stopping by, and we shall hopefully see you next time. I don't think I have the parts I need for what I want to do. What I kind of want to do is create something long with lots of wings on it. Which I can then, hello, I can see in there. Which I can then attach engines to. So if I take that and I go something really, really lightweight. But that still has, you know, the kind of amount of lift that we need to actually get this thing off the ground. Spending all our money. does it do that? Attaches things in a very bizarre way sometimes. I wish there was a smaller elevon. I mean, like, not as wide. Of course, I could just do that. Right, turn off roll and yaw on that one. Turn off pitch and yaw. No. Yeah. No, we'll leave pitch on. Just turn off yaw. So that one's for roll. Fuel tanks. That's not what I want, is it? It's that one that I want. Scale down. You thought the last design was nuts. If this actually works, I will be absolutely amazed. I'm sure you probably will be too. I have no confidence at all that this will even remotely do what I want it to do. No attachment point for that. Okay, so we can't use the service bay in that case. Which means we need another way to attach the... What on earth is this for? I shall show you. This is for the wheels. They're large, aren't they? Yep. Okay. Oh, let's have a wheel on both sides. Probably a good idea. Need to reattach that battery actually, don't we? There we go, lots of little batteries. Let's have some solar panels for those batteries. Struts and things we're going to need, of course. Ah, go away. Let's think. Got batteries, got solar panels. I need the sciencey things. We need the core drill, which is there, which we should actually now be able to attach here. Here. I Why does it go forward if you attach it to that nose thing? So bizarre. Later. Okay, so that's the science things that we need. We've got... I quite like the look of this, actually. It's ridiculous, and it probably won't fly. The centre of mass is in front of the centre of lift. Is it good enough? Will it actually do it? We've wasted plenty of money today, so wasting a bit more is not going to, well, it might bankrupt us. Well, if you enjoy watching my streams for the crazy creations I come up with, I think I may have surpassed myself. I've no idea what this is going to do. Tell you what, let's do what we did before as well. Let's add the R8s on the front. Oh, that puts the centre of lift directly on the centre of mass, which is not ideal. But I'm going to try it anyway. Save it. 26 grand. Ouch. Okay. I have a plan for generating some funds, don't worry. I think we had, a fair few contracts that would be quite easy to grab some quick funds from, satellite launches and things like that. So don't panic too much. And we could employ a strategy to... Ooh, that was wobbly, wasn't it? Yeah, they are not the best structural things. I'm going to recover that. I'm not even going to try and launch that because that wobbled like anything. As soon as I try and take off, that's just going to tear apart, probably. So we need to stitch everything together there. I know I've gone very quiet. Struts. The kind of time where you use a mod like joint reinforcement. Shouldn't really have to do that, but there you go. Oh, I've done them one-sided down there. It's kind of got a spine now. I have invented the Planosaurus. 27,000, but it still weighs 7 tons. But hopefully the thrust to weight on it, which is apparently 0.0, which is garbage, of course, because we've got engines on it, and engines equals thrust. Right, let's take that back out to the runway. Let's see if this goes. See, the weight in it is the fuel. I suppose it could be the drill, actually. The drill's probably quite heavy. Hey, that's pretty rigid. I need to unlock the steering on that, don't I? Yep, there we go. Now, SAS can go on. Throttle can go to... Let's leave it at 50 for the moment. And let's start the engines, and let's see if this thing actually flies. Oh my goodness. Yep, it flies. It's probably the fastest takeoff I've ever seen. Let's take off slowly. He says, hitting 100 meters a second at under 1,000 meters. Okay, let's take off less slowly. That is almost a 90-degree launch angle. And I'm gaining speed. Let's put the wheels in. Improve our aerodynamics. now. Gaining speed now. There's 45 degrees. 35 meters a second comfortably. Barely anything to this plane. It's all wing. Wow, these engines are quite loud. Okay, so we are losing speed, but we're gaining altitude pretty fast. What's that? World's first milestone. Broken an ocean depth record of 10 metres and 20 metres. I didn't know that we could break ocean depth records. We'll have to be testing that one. Okay, speed is dropping quite significantly now. Let's bring our nose down. And speed is increasing again. — 11,000 metres without too much of a difficulty. Rocket speeds, is it? But came up with a cool design for a plane, at least. Let's get some screenshots of this thing, shall we? Now reached 322 meters per second. That's slightly faster than we were going before, I think. Oh, that's an orbital speed. Why do we have an orbital speed? No, our surface speed is 142. Yes, this. We don't really need an orbital speed as such. Now, as the air's getting thinner, we are losing speed. It's still a very long journey. No, very slightly. Just to give us that little bit of a speed boost. Actually going to have enough fuel. Not really travelling very fast or very far. So gone into flat spin. And our engines are going berserk. These air intakes and these engines are not particularly good in these circumstances. Let's stop the spin. Don't like flying downwards. Kind of understandable. Let's get the nose down. Can we get the nose down? No, we don't have the aerodynamics or the strength to put our nose down. Come on, nose down. Nose up. Covered that at 2,500 meters. And then lost it. lost the probe, but it wasn't a total loss, actually. That's recoverable. Vessel destroyed, cannot autosave. Yeah, I know, but we can recover it. See, we can recover it. So, planes clearly are not my thing. But I mean, that's the closest I've come to a lightweight drone kind of thing. Nothing left of anything anywhere here. Okay. So yeah, we may be on a loser for that. We're down to 56,000 funds, which is not good in any way, shape, or form. If we cancel that contract, we lose another 32. So we're going to have to take some other contracts. We've lost some reputation, I think, as well. We want you to haul the TR-38D into an escape trajectory out of Kerbin. What is the TR-38D? And can I do that for less than 18,500? Conduct an orbital survey of the moon. Solar particle, orbital telescope, and multispectral analysis. Have I got all those already? I think I've got those around the moon, haven't I? No, I have them around Minmus. We don't have any probes. Where'd the moon go? I don't have any probes around the moon at the moment. That's a shame. That's the relay 2. Okay, so we don't have a probe around the moon. Having said that, what will they give us for that mission? Where's it gone? Orbital survey of the moon. They're going to give us 36 in advance. Solar particle analysis, orbital telescope, and multispectral analysis. 35 plus 56. I think we can launch a probe for that. The mighty Minnie Mouse would probably do that. And we know it can get to Minmus, so that means it can get to the moon. How much does it cost is the question. The mighty Minnie Mouse 3, I think, is the one that we used. The mighty Minnie Mouse 3, load. 62. Does it have everything we want? No, is the answer to that. In fact, it doesn't have anything that we want. Okay. So, the mighty Minnie Mouse 2, maybe? One of them had the multispectral and the telescope on it. Multispectral imaging. Science Junior we don't need. Telescope's in there. What did it need? It was two of those, wasn't it? So if I take that off, that had parachutes on it, but that's not important. don't need goo. Multispectral telescope and solar particle collector, wasn't it? Yeah, now that one's a tricky one. Mind you, we don't need all three. Oh. Is actually everything that contract has asked for. The cost is 75,000, which is a bit expensive. We've got 56, they're going to give us 35, so it would be an all or nothing. This would be 6, wouldn't it? 6th launch in this episode, if I go for it. I'm going to save it. Not 6th launch, but 6th craft. We can get that to the moon. Orbital survey of the moon. Solar particle, orbital telescope, multispectral. Will we end up with more funds than we started with? We've got 56. It costs 75. So we need another 20. They're going to give us 35. So that's 15 extra plus... Sorry, that's 15 we're left with. Plus 44 would be 55, 59. Plus the interstitial... We'd have to get the orbital telescope and the solar particles. We don't need the multispectral. Low orbit. So it would make us a profit, but not a lot. However, it would leave us with a probe over the moon. So I don't think we can even do the multispectral on the moon at the moment. I'm going to accept that contract. And we're going to launch that very quickly and take it to the moon. We need to get it in a low to high orbit. So an elliptical orbit is fine. Any orbit is fine, to be fair. Let's hit launch on that. Let's take this to the moon. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Ooh, I'm getting tired now. I am tired today. I've had a very busy day today. And capped it off with a live stream, which probably not my best work today. So here we are, we're on the launch pad with the S05E15-6. I think that's right, isn't it? That's what I called it. S05E15-6, yes. Our SAS is on, our throttle's at 100%. We're going to launch this thing and we're going to head to the moon, and we're going to do that right now. We're away. Together we've got all the pipes and things, right? I just used the same design as before. Yeah, looking good, looking good. First stage of engines are getting ready to drop off. There they go, with parachutes. Oh, of course, we get to recover the stages as well. Okay. Of course. Clever, clever stuff. Right, let's start to turn. Which is probably a bit late, actually, but... we'll do this gently. That too early, or too quickly at least. We were not going fast enough when I started that turn. Going to struggle to get into orbit. That was foolish. Parts, this is good stuff. $4,500 on each of those that we just recovered, and there's another lot, another $4,500. Okay, let's start to use this fuel a bit more efficiently as we gain some altitude and our APO starts to rise. That's better. $60 kilometers, APO. $65. 68. 71. Let's get it to 80 odd, or 80 in fact. There you go, 80 and a half. Drift up there a bit. Fly like a brick, as this thing is good at doing. Let's zoom up there. In space. Circularize this out. There we go, we're in orbit. 71 by 81. It's a just about orbit. Oh, but our periapsis is pretty much where it needs to be. Set as target. There we go. So that would be a very high orbit, but that's fine. Let's get ourselves pointing at that target, speed ourselves up, and get ourselves burning towards the moon. 32-second burn. We've got RCS on this one. No, we do not. Okay, we're on target. Let's speed things up. Okay, we'll just come off target slightly. Let's get back to the target. There we go. And we'll be ready to burn about now. That's the fuel. Fuel's doing nice. Ooh, okay, we went a bit too far. Not of interest. If we keep burning, what happens? No, okay. So, we overburnt that slightly. Not the end of the world. Not yet, anyway. Stop. There we go. Let's just bring that back a bit. That'll do. Right. Clear that. And we're going to the moon. Let's speed time up. pointing retrograde already? I think we are, aren't we? Yeah, we are. So let's... get ourselves to the Perry. And get ourselves burning retro. No, I don't mind you being quiet. I've been pretty quiet myself too, so... sorry for me being quiet as well. Right. No debris. Gonna burn the engine into the moon. Let's decouple. Spin ourselves round. Preferably not burning directly at the craft that we've just decoupled from. Let's just... there you go. 10 kilometres. I think that qualifies as... oh, let's use the right keys. Just bring it under 10. There we go. 9,800. And we haven't hit the craft, the rocket, as we've gone by, which is a good thing. That's going to go hasta la bye-bye into the moon. We are now in orbit around the moon. Solar particle from high. Orbital telescope from low. So that's what we'll do. Solar particles from high, which is a recovery of 16 science if we recover it, but we're not going to recover it. We're going to transmit it. So let's transmit. No transmitters available. What? What? Why do we not have a transmitter available? We built a craft with no aerial on it. That doesn't sound like me. Right, I'm going to keep that data then. Toggle the shutter. Toggle the imager. Log imaging data. Keep the data. And let's take ourselves into the low part of the orbit. And get that visual observation that it needs as well. Keep that data. Now this is where things get interesting, because if we can't transmit it, because for some reason this craft didn't have an aerial on it, what did I take off then? I took off the... all I took off was the science bay. Was the aerial attached to the science bay? It must have been. That was foolish. Right, let's burn ourselves out of an orbit of the moon. And I know that was not in any way the best way to do that. In fact, I'm actually going to undo that. There we go. Let's speed up time until a time where that is sensible. I can't because I'm focused on that craft. Right, come on. There we go. Let's... at the Apo. Let's burn the Perry up a bit now. go. And then we can hopefully speed up time until such time as this orbit, so that our Peri... Oh, I missed it. I missed it. How typical is that? Let's see if we can... salvage it. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. Okay. So then we'll come out here, just past the Apo, which was a shame. Point ourselves retrograde. Ooh, that might be a bit too steep. Oh well, let's get in there. Let's get ourselves a retrograde. Still got a lot of fuel. Now, can I do this? Oh, cannot switch vessels while in the atmosphere. That's a pain. What I wanted to try and do is get it to auto land it using the mod that we had that we have that's capable of doing that. Instead, I'm going to have to try and actually slow this thing down. Something went bang. Hopefully that's just solar panels going bang. Yeah. It's close then. As long as the engine survives. Oh, we should have closed that as well. As long as the engine survives and the stuff in here, then we're okay. Oh, okie dokie, Dragon, off you go. Hope you feel better soon. Thanks for stopping by. Hoping that I can land this thing. I didn't put any parachutes on it. I took those off because I didn't expect to be bringing it back. Lots of very not ideal situations. Okay. Can we let the atmosphere do its job now? Water landing is good. Let the atmosphere do its job, as if the atmosphere's job is to slow down incoming probes. Still travelling very fast. We are dropping very fast. I think we're actually possibly going to be able to do this. If I judge this right, we can suicide burn it to stop us. Speed things up a little bit. Why is that not? That didn't work. The engine didn't have nearly the amount of power it should have had. Oh well. So lots of crashes, lots of failures. Really not a successful stream at all. Things have not gone well in this episode. We may have problems. Let's go back to the Space Center and find out just how dire the situation is, having not received the rewards from that mission. I think it's pretty dire. $35,000. That's not good, because I don't think that's, well, it's not enough to launch another craft. Oh dear. Things may have gone very wrong. I'm going to have to think about how we can recover from this. If we can recover from this in next week's stream. Until then, thank you for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed watching this, even though it has been a lot of catastrophic failures. Maybe the explosions have attracted your attention. If you have enjoyed it, then please don't forget to hit the like button. If you are enjoying the series in general, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that you get notifications next time we go live. And you get notifications when we upload other videos to our YouTube channel. I've been Obristo. You've been watching lots of crashes on Ellitopia Gaming. This has been KSP Live. Don't forget to support the indies, and I will see you next time. See you later, guys.